S&P 500 futures edged higher Tuesday night as investors parsed the latest financial releases from corporate America. Futures tied to the broad index advanced 0.1%, while Nasdaq 100 futures popped 0.4%. Dow Jones Industrial Average futures traded near flat. Tesla climbed more than 10% in extended trading after the company announced a renewed push into more affordable electric vehicle models. But the megacap tech name and retail investor favorite missed expectations on both lines in the latest quarter. Visa and Texas Instruments jumped more than 2% and 6%, respectively, on the back of stronger than expected reports. Those are the latest in a solid earnings season so far, with more than 1 out of every 5 S&P 500 listed firms done reporting as of Tuesday evening. Of those that have already posted results, more than 3 out of every 4 have exceeded Wall Street expectations, according to FactSet. Tuesday marked a second straight winning session for the broad S&P 500 and tech-heavy Nasdaq Composite, which continued recovering from their recent losing streaks. The blue-chip Dow closed the session more than 260 points higher, or nearly 0.7%, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq each gained more than 1%. What normally happens is the market gets weak before earnings season because you just have economic and political news flow, which tends to be negative, said Jay Hatfield, CEO at Infrastructure Capital Advisors. It's a typical earnings rally after a pullback when there was an information vacuum. Earnings will remain a focus for investors on Wednesday. Boeing and Hasbro are slated to report before the bell, followed by Meta Platforms, Ford, Chipotle and IBM after the market closes. Traders will also monitor economic data on durable goods due in the morning. Crypto investment firm Grayscale took the next step in the push for an ETHE exchange-traded fund on Tuesday. The firm filed a Form S-3 with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for the Grayscale Ethereum Trust, ETHE, part of the process of converting that fund into an ETF. Grayscale also filed to create a Grayscale Ethereum Mini Trust, which would presumably have a lower management fee than the ETHE. While the SEC gave a green light to Bitcoin ETFs earlier this year, the regulator has not yet approved an Ethereum ETF. Industry experts expect an update sometime next month, though many are skeptical of an approval. Grayscale was a key part of the push to get a Bitcoin ETF approved, including suing the SEC. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust, GBTC, is the biggest Bitcoin ETF, though it has suffered outflows since its conversion in January. Rowth is strong. Inflation on the Fed's preferred measure hasn't slowed as much as expected, and officials have probably been spooked by the concerns about the stickiness of inflation, wrote Capital Economics Group chief economist Neil Shearing on Monday.